This is a follow-up video about my cosmetology state board test taking video that I made. In the comments, a lot of you guys have said, like, I'm struggling. I took the test, I'm not passing, like, I'm really struggling, I need help. So these are the 3 things that helped me once I look back on everything. 1, being intentional. 2 was isolation. 3 was studying. So 1, with being intentional, I was like literally had clear intentions about what I wanted out of this. With selecting my date, I was intentional about that. Like, I didn't want to be taking my test in the winter, so I scheduled it out for a certain amount of time. I wanted my information to be fresh, so I made my schedule all around that, and I just dedicated everything into that. Once I had those pure intentions, like, I know I want to take it on this day, you know, this time, and just get it over with. 2, isolation. I isolated myself from everything and everybody. I wasn't out with my friends. I told myself I wasn't going out. I'm not drinking. I'm not kicking it. I'm not doing nothing until I have my license in my hand, because what are we celebrating? What am I doing if I don't have everything that I need to have to be successful? Like, I didn't want to be outside. And then the last one was studying. When it came to studying, I studied at least 3 to 4 hours every day. I was isolated in those periods too, like alone, nobody around me, free from distractions. And I didn't study probably 4 hours at a time or 3 hours at a time. And it'd probably be an hour here, 30 minutes here, 40 minutes here, 2 hours here some days. Some days, 3 hours. And that's all that I did during those times. And I had like at least 3 to 4 notebooks. I would rewrite my notes. I would say them out loud. I would ask the people around me at times, like, you know, ask me these questions on this paper. Just doing things like that helped me. So being intentional, isolating yourself, and studying. If you're doing all of that and you have a goal and it's all in my mind or inside of your mind, there's no way that you're gonna fail. But if you're going out kicking it, you don't set timers, you don't set aside goals. Hey, I'm studying, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna reward myself if I do this. It's gonna be a clear reflection. Like, your outcome is a clear reflection of who you are. So if you giving life bits and pieces and being half, you cheat yourself. You ain't cheating nobody else. And so basically, once I look back at it, because it's almost coming up on a year since I had my license, that's how I passed. Being intentional, isolating, and actually physically studying.